Every single day, millions of dogs spend hours licking their paws. Yet most owners don't realize it can mean pain, stress, or even infection. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when paw licking is normal self-care, and when it's your dog's way of saying, "I need help." Quick question before we dive in. How often does your dog lick their paws? Only after walks, before bed, or all the time? Comment below which one sounds like your pup. You might be surprised what it reveals about their health. You've probably noticed your dog occasionally licking their paws after a muddy walk. Totally normal, right? Here's the thing. Light grooming is healthy. It keeps paws clean and prevents minor irritation. But when licking turns into an obsession, it's no longer hygiene, it's a symptom. Dogs can overlick until the skin breaks down, leading to infections or inflammation. So here's your simple rule. If it's a few seconds after a walk, that's fine. If it's several minutes throughout the day, time to pay attention. Because constant licking isn't self-care, it's self-soothing. Here's a number that might surprise you. Up to 40% of dogs suffer from allergies that cause itchy paws. That's nearly half of all household pets silently licking to cope with it. Environmental allergens like pollen, grass, or even household dust can trigger the itch. Some dogs react seasonally, worse in spring or summer. Others react year-round to dust mites or food proteins. If you notice your dog licking mostly after outdoor play, it's likely environmental. If it's constant, food may be the culprit. When the itch won't quit, it's not behavior, it's biology. Picture this. A happy dog suddenly starts licking just one paw over and over. No rashes, no allergies. After a vet visit, the X-ray shows a tiny thorn buried deep between pads. It happens more often than you think. Tiny cuts, hot pavement burns, even small stones can embed in soft tissue. Dogs don't cry out, they lick. So make it a habit. Inspect each paw after walks. Check between pads and keep nails trimmed. Sometimes it's not what they're licking at, it's what's hurting underneath. Here's a myth worth busting. Paw licking isn't always physical. Dogs under emotional stress can turn to repetitive behaviors, the way people bite nails or tap pens. Noise anxiety, loneliness, or sudden changes in routine often trigger it. Think thunderstorms, fireworks, or an owner leaving home. Licking releases endorphins, nature's calming chemical. It's comfort through motion. So next time your dog licks during storms or quiet nights alone, don't just look at the paw, look at their environment. Because sometimes it's not the paw that itches, it's the mind. Fast forward to winter. The air turns dry, heaters run nonstop, and sidewalks are covered in salt. Your dog's paw pads begin to crack, and instinctively, they lick to soothe the sting. Dry skin is painful, and dogs can't reach for lotion. So they do what nature taught them. They lick, protect those paws with a pet-safe balm, and rinse off salt after walks. It's a tiny effort that prevents weeks of irritation. Because moisture today means less licking tomorrow. Could your dog's favorite treat be the reason they can't stop licking? Food allergies are sneaky. The top culprits: beef, chicken, dairy, and wheat. When dogs can't digest something properly, inflammation shows up on their skin, especially paws and ears. Here's how to test it. Under your vet's supervision, try an elimination diet for 8 weeks. Remove one protein at a time and watch for improvement. Sometimes the problem isn't outside your home, it's in the bowl. You know that feeling when you're scrolling your phone out of boredom, not interest? Dogs do that too, except instead of doom scrolling, they lick. When dogs lack stimulation, they find repetitive behaviors to release pent-up energy. That can include paw-licking, chewing, or pacing. Solution: keep their mind busy. Short training sessions, puzzle toys, or an extra walk can break the loop. A tired dog is a happy dog, or in this case, a quiet-tongued one. If you're finding these insights helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our future videos. Now let's talk about what happens when licking goes unchecked. Constant moisture creates the perfect breeding ground for yeast and bacteria. Here's an easy clue. If your dog's paws start smelling like corn chips, that's not cute, it's yeast. Vets see this all the time. The constant warmth and moisture between paw pads allow microbes to thrive. Dry those paws thoroughly after walks, and keep fur between pads trimmed short, because when it smells like snacks but isn't snack time, it's time for the vet. Here's something most owners never hear. Tiny mites can live unseen between paw pads. They bite, burrow, and cause relentless itching, driving dogs to lick until the skin thins out. These parasites aren't visible to the naked eye. Only a vet's skin scrape test can detect them. Treatment is simple once diagnosed, but delay makes it worse. Tiny bugs, big itch. That's why professional exams matter, even for something as small as licking. One rescue dog who used to lick his paws until they bled, his tests showed no infection, no allergy, just severe anxiety from chaos. His new family gave him predictable meal times, walks, and bedtime. Within weeks, the licking stopped almost entirely. Dogs crave structure. It's safety and rhythm. Routine isn't boring, it's healing. So when life gets unpredictable, make sure your dog's schedule isn't. So what can you do right now to help? Start simple. Wipe your dog's paws after every walk, especially if they've been on grass, dirt, or pavement. Use a mild pet-safe shampoo during baths, and avoid overwashing, which strips natural oils. Trim nails and fur between pads to reduce trapped moisture. It's not fancy, it's maintenance. And small daily habits prevent big veterinary bills later. Clean today, comfortable tomorrow. Here's a sobering fact. 60% of dogs with chronic paw licking eventually need professional treatment. Most owners wait too long, assuming it's just grooming. The rule of thumb: if licking lasts more than a week, or your dog focuses on one paw, see a vet. Redness, odor, or limping are also red flags. Early diagnosis saves your dog pain and saves you money. When in doubt, check it out. Here's the part almost no one talks about. Your dog's body and emotions are connected tightly. When you reduce stress, provide structure, and stay calm, your dog's nervous system mirrors yours. That's why their compulsive habits often fade as their sense of safety grows. Behavior isn't random, it's communication. Every lick is a message. I'm coping. And the best response isn't punishment, it's understanding. In the next few years, behavior therapy will become as routine as obedience school, and you can start right now. If your dog starts licking from anxiety, gently interrupt, don't scold. Redirect their focus to a chew toy or command, then reward calmness. Over time, they'll learn that peace brings praise. You're not fighting the habit, you're replacing it. Teach peace and don't punish stress. Here's something we don't like to admit. Sometimes our own energy fuels the problem. Dogs mirror us more than we realize. When you're anxious, your dog feels it. When you're calm, they settle too. So before you rush to fix their behavior, check your own state first. Take a breath, soften your voice, and offer gentle reassurance, because your peace becomes their comfort. Let's recap. Dogs lick for 5 main reasons: grooming, allergies, pain, stress, and habit. Each one tells a story if you listen closely. Start observing when, where, and how often it happens. Patterns reveal causes faster than guesses ever will. So next time those paws go up, don't just say stop. Ask, what are you trying to tell me? Because their paws speak, we just need to listen. Paw licking isn't always a problem, but it's always a signal. When we learn to read it, we deepen trust and prevent suffering. So the next time you see your dog licking their paws, remember, it might just be their way of talking to you. If this helped you understand your furry friend, check out our video, Why Dogs Tilt Their Heads, the Science and Heart Behind It. Disclaimer, this is not a professional advice. Always consult a qualified veterinarian for diagnosis and treatment.